What's up, CEOs? It is time for our auto dealer startup training, free training that I do for auto dealers who are starting up. So if you're watching right now, then you're watching the replay as we wait for people to come in. As you come in though, people, CEOs, please let me know who you are and where you are watching from, what state. So I'm Shamel Leonard, and I started the Auto Dealer Business School because I was a struggling auto dealer, and in trying to figure out all the things, I felt overwhelmed and stressed out. And I remember like crying out in desperation, like, why is there not an auto dealer business school to help me put all of this together and tell me how this is done and what to do? So I started the Auto Dealer Business School, and that's exactly what I strive to do here, is to give you the plan for your operations, your sales, building your dealership so that you can get to six figures quickly and beyond. What's up, Linda? How you doing? I can't wait to see you again. Hopefully when I come out to the Bay Area, we can connect. Okay. I hope everything is well. I'll be out there, hopefully in July, but I'll keep you posted. All right. So let me talk a little bit about the Auto Dealer Business School. I got some announcements. We've done a lot of great things. We got some people who have gotten success as auto dealers. See you soon. We have, I was a speaker at the NADA conference, the National Auto Dealers Association. And I'm bringing a lot of great things to the Auto Dealer Business School that are going to help the auto dealers who are in the program. So some announcements I have, because I want to start giving the announcements for the school, because a lot of people who are members do watch, and it's good to like repeat it. What's up, Santos? So members, Auto Dealer Business School people, we do have a calendar now for all of the programs as well as all of the free events. I'm going to put the link for the free event calendar for you all to download, so you can look at it online. You can also download it to your calendar, okay? And then if you're in the Six Figure Dealer Club or Drama Free Licensing, then you should have already gotten an email with your link for all of the events in those programs. So hopefully that works out and everything is well. I'm also going to be in Dallas soon, so I'm finalizing the dates. But let me know, drop in the comments if you're in Dallas or the Dallas area and you want to meet up. So I'm going to do like a Six Figure Dealer Club meetup for those who are in the dealer club, and then those who want to be in the dealer club. Okay. So let me know if you're in the Dallas area so I can put you on that. And then we're starting a case study. I don't want to say program, but it's like a case study initiative, because I've been getting a lot of people lately who downloaded the 99K report, and they've been like, yo, I want to be a case study, just like Glenn in the report. So I think that's a great idea. So I have a way for those who want to be a case study, meaning that you want more time and attention and you want to share your journey with the people. Then I have a way for you to sign up for that. I'll put that in the description. What's up, Anthony? So today we're talking about teams. So I've been talking a lot about teams because that's been like my lesson too. That was a hard lesson for me to learn, that it takes teamwork for this business to work out. You won't make it as a solopreneur. You have to hire well. Like, you have to have a team, and you have to have a good team, right? I don't want to say hire, because a lot of the people you work with are contractors. So it's not necessarily having employees, but it's having people on your team. Okay. So we've talked about the different teams that you need. You need an acquisitions team. You're going to wear that hat the longest, because in acquisitions, you definitely need to keep your eye on the money and the product that's being sold. So you're the main person in that team. But you may have other people in that team that help you out. Like your mechanic may help you to pick vehicles. You may have someone who transport vehicles for you so that you can complete that acquisitions process. So then you can move to the recon process. We talked about your Recon team, right? And if you have any questions, let me know, okay? Because I am going through this a lot. Your acquisitions team, any questions? Your Recon team. We talked about the people who help you get your cars ready to sell, right? We talked about your mechanic or your recon specialist, your detailer, right, in that process. And we talked about how that team works together to get those cars ready to sell, right? And then we talked about your sales team, which markets the cars, answers the people who want to buy the car, you know, to help find the right buyer, and then does all the paperwork to solidify that sale. Okay, so I know lots of you have been asking questions about, well, how do I hire for my sales team? Like, what do I look for? How much do I pay them, etc. So I definitely will have more information for you on that, because yes, if you are upping your sales, then you need more people in your sales team. So you have to understand how many sales you can handle with your current workload and your current limitations, like your schedule, etc. How many sales you can handle before you need to have your team step in. Now, the reason why I advocate for you handling your sales is because this is the part of learning your business that is crucial for your business to grow. Like, you need to know how each one of these departments runs so that you can tell somebody how to run it, right? You need to know how acquisition goes, recon goes, sales go, so that when you bring people on, then you know when they're doing a good job and you know when they're not, and you know how to manage them as working with you, right? So any questions about acquisition team, recon team, sales team? Okay. We've talked some also about your office team, right? Your office team are your paper pushers, your compliance. They make sure everything's in on time and out on time, right? Everything's answered. Everything is scheduled. Everything is organized. Okay. So that's what your office team does. If that is not your strength, then you definitely need someone who is strong in paper pushing on your office team. Your office team usually has a notary in there. That's something that I recommend in the programs that you have for your business, so that when you need documents notarized, you have someone in your office team that can do that, who can get that done quickly. Okay, so that's your office team. But the one team that I haven't talked a lot about is your executive team, right? Every business has an executive team. Like, they even ask you when you incorporate, who are your officers, your executive team, right? Because they assume you have an executive team. And they assume that for good reason, because businesses that succeed have a strong executive team. Now, on your executive team right now is you. You are the CEO. That's why I say, hey, CEOs, because you are the CEO and you are on the executive team and you make decisions for this business, hopefully strategically, right? But CEOs don't necessarily know it all. CEOs don't necessarily have all the answers. A good CEO knows what their strengths are, and they seek someone to be on that executive team to fill in the gaps of what they're not strong in, right? So a good executive team will include not only the CEO, but somebody who's also experienced in the business, or experienced in the car industry, selling used cars in your market, someone who's experienced in running a business, and someone who has a strength of strategy, right? Because the executive team creates the strategy for all the other teams, the acquisitions, the recon, the sales, the office team. It gets everything in line, okay? So are you picking up what I'm putting down about these teams? Let me know if you have any questions. Are y'all still there? I see people still there. Or are you taking notes? Holla at me. Let me know. Give me some feedback, okay? So your executive team is actually one of the first teams that you should put together, because without a strong executive team in place everything else is just kind of in the wind. Like you just guessing, you know, trying things. And everything that you try costs money and time. Okay. So your executive team, the right executive team, can save you time and save you money. And you won't be going around in circles with the right strategy. Okay. So who I recommend you have on your team if you don't have the experience of selling used cars in your market or selling used cars at all, or in business, you need someone with those strengths who has tested and proven methods of getting results, right? So that person is like a mentor. That person is, you know, the person on your team who helps you to make the decisions. Now, they don't make decisions for you, but they give you all the information you need to be able to make the right decision, because the right decision needs to drive profit. Okay, you hear me? Okay, so yes, let me know if this is making any sense. Okay, so what I offer at the Auto Dealer Business School is really building up your executive team. Like I call it professional development, okay? Because it's professional development for auto dealers, for used car auto dealers, all right? And part of that professional development is strategy and teaching you how to make decisions and showing you all the things in your business that are happening that you need to pay attention to and that you need to have an action plan for, okay? That is what the programs do at the Auto Dealer Business School, is to strengthen your executive decision-making and your executive team. So in the Six Figure Dealer Club, we have weekly strategy sessions. I call them strategy sessions because it's just that. People bring questions and they bring directions that they want to go. And then they say, is this a good idea? Right? Based on your experience, is this a good idea? Based on what my limitations are, based on how my business runs, based on all this, is this a good idea? And then I walk them through why it's a good idea, why it's not, because you need that information for the next time you need to make a decision, right? We're building CEOs in that program, okay? So if you are looking to staff your business, to be fully staffed, the first thing you need to do is to staff your executive team. If you out here and you are trying your business on your own, I'm not saying that it won't work. It's just going to take longer and it's going to cost money. Like the more time you take before you get the right answer is experiment, and experiments are costly. So know what you're doing, get the help you need, and get a proven plan. And join the Six Figure Dealer Club, okay? If you want more information about the Six Figure Dealer Club, then I'm going to put the link below. So any questions about teams? Any questions about teams? Any questions about teams? I wanted to talk a little bit about the 99K report because that's what inspired this video. Because people have been asking me a lot like, well, what exactly made that particular case study, that first student, that successful? And for me, I started thinking about it and I thought, well, he had a great executive team. He had an executive team with experience, right? And that could give him direction. So I was able to, every step of the way, advise on which way to go. What was the next step? What was the right thing to do? Right? So I am offering that to you in the Six Figure Dealer Club now. So I'm going to have a sign up for people who want that extra time and attention, who want those extra eyes on the details, so that you can also become a success case study and make $99,000 in 6 months. Because we all know profit solves problems. And I talk to way too many auto dealers who are struggling and who are losing money. And I feel like this could be helpful, especially since people have been asking me. So check the description for the link to download the 99K report so you can take a look at that case study and understand step by step how my very first student was able to be successful. I'm also going to put a link in the description for a strategy session so that you can get your executive team going, or understand what your next steps are. You can bring your questions and your ideas to the strategy session. We have 30 minutes and I ask you questions beforehand so I can get to know you and your situation better, so that in those 30 minutes, we can focus primarily on your strategy. Okay. So I'll put the link there for the strategy session. I also want to encourage you. I invite you. Okay. You better come. No, you need to come to the free online workshop, how to buy and sell your first 5 cars. I really do break down how your business is put together. For me, that was like a hurdle. I didn't understand like how my business was put together and how it needed to run. So I really break it down. I break down the plan to 6 figures. I break down the plan to $1 million. Okay. So come, sign up there. I'll put the link there. And, let's see if I have any other questions. I mean, things I want to share with you. I don't have anything else. Do you have any questions? Y'all are really quiet. Was this helpful? Was this helpful at all? Anyone, let me know if this was helpful so that I can, if it wasn't helpful, I can drop some more information now to make it helpful. Was this what you expected to hear about? If not, what did you expect to hear about? What other things about team do you need some help with? Let me know in the comments, or just say I'm all good. Like, let me know something. So I'm trying not to be like, all right, that's what I got, I'm out. And you're like, wait. I don't understand. I still got questions. So let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Hopefully the comments are working. I mean, they were working, so hopefully they're working. Okay, well, drop them in the comments. I'm going to put the links in the video description so that you can get the resources you need. So I just want to leave you with this. It's not making a decision is a decision by default. Okay. You always have to say yes or no. Okay. So if you are saying yes to this auto business, then you have to understand that you also need to say yes to all the things that make it work. You're saying yes to selling used cars, selling cash cars, doing buy here, pay here, implementing third-party financing. Then you also are saying yes to all the things that make that successful. Okay. If you're not getting the help that you need, then you're actually saying no by default. Okay. So I just want you to know that. Okay, great. I'm glad it was helpful, informative. I'm glad. Okay. Let me know if you have any other questions. So it's time to say yes or no. Yes means I'm going to do all the things that are necessary to make this successful. And no is no actively, or it's I'm not going to do the things that are going to make this successful. And that's no by default. All right. So I'm ready when you are. It's very simple to get the information you need and to get going in the right direction. It's not, that part is not difficult. What's difficult is how you are processing it, what it means, how you feel about it. That's what I mean about how you're processing about it, how you feel about it. Do you feel like you can do it? Do you feel like you have enough money? Do you feel like you're capable, able? Do you have enough time? All that stuff is the stuff you need to figure out. So I'm ready when you are. Okay. So when you're ready, come to the Auto Dealer Business School, because we are here to stay. It is helping people out here in these streets to be successful as auto dealers. So I am ready when you are. So I look forward to talking to you soon, and I'll see you next week. And download the calendar so that for all those people who are like, yeah, I always miss these videos, then it can show up on your calendar. All right. Okay, CEOs, I'm always praying for your success, and I will see you next week. Bye.